Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
There. Well, I guess that does it for everybody, except you know who.
Where is Joe?
Who knows? Same thing happens every year. He's never around when it's time for his flu shot.
I found him.
Oh, cut it out, will you, Bobby Joe?
Where was he? Hiding in the hen house.
Oh, Joe.
That's all you know. I was not hiding. I was out there giving the hens a pep talk. See, about this time every year they go into a slump, and What are you doing?
Just roll up your sleeve, Joe.
Now, wait a minute. Let's not rush into this.
And for crying out loud, Joe, every year it's the same thing. Can't you cooperate just once?
Me? When didn't I cooperate?
Last year I had to chase you up the water tower. The year before that, you were 20 pounds lighter and crawled under the porch. And how about that dandy excuse you gave 3 years ago?
Oh? What was that?
He said he wanted to donate his body to science. But if it was too healthy, there wouldn't be anything for them to analyze.
Come on, honey, I got work to do.
Oh, now, Uncle Joe, look, this time it's even more important than ever. If you're going to be around the baby, you don't want to take any chances.
I keep telling you I'm not going to catch anything.
Uncle Joe?
Well, okay. Holy smoke, where'd you get that, my dartboard?
Well, just relax, Joe.
Don't even look.
Ow!
Joe, that was just a cotton.
Oh, Doc, finally tracked you down. What's this announcement you sent into the World Guardian?
Oh, I think it's self-explanatory.
Well, I'll say it's self-explanatory. If I print this, the whole valley will be up in arms.
What is it, Mr. Drucker?
He's quitting.
What?
Quitting?
Now, simmer down, and get it straight, Sam. I'm not quitting. I'm just going to slack off a little, work part-time.
Work part-time?
Now, you don't begrudge me that, do you, Joe? After all, I spent 40 years in this valley.
Well,
Not that I haven't enjoyed every moment of it, but the time has come to ease up a little. Those are the doctor's orders.
what doctor gave you them orders?
Me.
Oh, but you couldn't afford yourself.
I think it's great, Doc.
You deserve it.
What if some of us get sick?
Joe has got a point. Suppose somebody in the valley gets sick and you're not around.
Oh, I've made arrangements for that. I'm taking on a young associate.
Young? Wowee. Now you're talking, Doc.
Well, it don't thrill me.
Me neither.
What does a young doctor know about old diseases?
I don't follow you.
We got a lot of old codgers here in the valley.
Speak for yourself, Methuselah.
Well, what I mean is, people around here get gout, rheumatism, things like that. You're a natural for treating that because you've had all that stuff.
I'm a professional. I get it wholesale.
Yeah, a young doc might be okay on a kid's skinned knee or a stomach ache, but what does he know about the sicknesses an old-timer might come in with?
Yeah, I'm with Joe. Now, Doc, you see, you being an old fogey, an old goat, a senior citizen up in years, I mean, you... Joe, dig me out of this.
Doc, I think the least you could do is give us the right of approving this young guy you're going to stick us with.
Well, you'll know soon, because this young guy I'm going to stick you with, as you say, is arriving tomorrow. It must be him now. False alarm.
Yeah. Well, even under the old schedule, I'm late now, so we've got to go. I expect she's a passenger. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you planning to catch the cannonball?
No, I'm here to meet someone.
I see. Oh. She's here to meet someone.
Oh? Who?
Ma'am, who are you meeting?
Dr. Stewart.
Oh. Oh. She's meeting you.
Me? You don't suppose... Oh, no, it couldn't be. Excuse me. How do you do? I'm Dr. Stewart.
Oh, how nice of you to meet me. I'm Dr. Craig.
Yes, well, naturally, I wanted to meet you.
Only I'm something of a surprise.
Well, yes, you could say that.
Oh, but I was expected. I have a letter from Dean Lawrence.
Oh, yes, that's fine. But, you see, when I asked Dean Lawrence for an associate, I didn't expect, well, I naturally assumed that, but to put it bluntly, madam, you're a woman.
Diagnosis correct, Doctor.
And this is a rural area.
And a young man might fit in better.
Well, frankly, yes.
Well, that's why I wanted Dean Lawrence to let me come without warning you. I was afraid that if you had a choice, I wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, you're here.
Oh, dear, you make that sound as though you're stuck with me.
Oh, no, I'm sorry if it came out that way, but it's just that, well, you see, my patients are going to be expecting a male doctor, and, well...
It's going to take a bit of a selling job.
You do have a knack of hitting the nail right on the head, Doctor. Yes, Wendell?
Well, I hate to interrupt, but I'm the engineer and I run the train, and I don't like to rush you folks.
Dr. Craig, this is Wendell Gibbs.
How do you do, Mr. Gibbs? I'm delighted to meet you.
Well, I'm delighted to meet you, Miss... Doctor. Oh, no. I mean... Oh, no.
I guess that's one of the selling jobs?
Yes, and he's one of the easiest ones.
Oh, my, what a lovely old place. And what an appropriate name, Shady Rest.
You don't know how appropriate. I thought he might like to know I brought in a paying guest.
Paying guest. Good morning. Welcome to the Shady Rest. I'm Joseph P. Carson, the general manager. This sign here.
Oh, what an adorable desk clerk.
Thank you, man. Oh, him. Late as usual, huh? You're supposed to warn me when guests arrive. Where were you, sleeping on the job again?
I can't imagine being met by anyone nicer.
Gee, Janet Craig, M.D. Oh, you're from Maryland.
Try again, Joe.
M.D., North Dakota?
No, M.D. is right. It just doesn't stand for Maryland.
The only thing I can figure out for M.D. is... You're kidding.
How do you do, Mr. Carson?
How do you do, ma'am?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Joe, we won't be gone long. We're going to go over to the high school for a little tennis. Actually, we're firming up our figures for when that new young doctor arrives.
Well, you can stop firming.
Billy Joe and Bobby Joe, this is Dr. Janet Craig.
A woman doctor?
Ain't nothing sacred anymore.
How do you do? I do hope I'm not too much of a shock to you.
No, I think it's wonderful. Oh, me too. We were almost in the same profession.
Oh?
Yes, last year Bobby Joe was going to perform heart transplants, but now, unless I'm mistaken, she's decided to be a famous novelist or a foreign correspondent?
Whatever. Do you play tennis, Dr. Craig?
Yes, I love it. As a matter of fact, maybe we might have a game after I'm all settled in.
Hey, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Bye.
Bye, girls.
Would you show Dr. Craig to her room?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Room number 7.
See you later, Doctor.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Stewart.
I'd go along with you, Joe. This valley is no place for a woman doctor.
Why not?
Huh?
I said, why not?
Well, maybe you haven't been following the discussion. I said this valley is no place for a woman doctor.
I know, and I said, why not?
Joe, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard you.
Well, tell him why not.
Steve, you can't be serious.
I am serious. Why is this valley no place for a woman doctor?
Oh, brother. Okay, I'll give you a for instance. Say you're lying there on your deathbed. Got the picture?
Deathbed. Got it.
Call Doc Stewart. He comes a-running. Now you call this Dr. Janet Craig, you'll get a recording saying, sorry, she's at the beauty parlor getting a permanent.
That's good, Joe. Well, does that answer your why not?
No.
Oh, brother. Every day I get one like this in the chair. Whether it's on the missile race, the gold crisis, or foreign aid.
Look, I'm sorry, but I just don't go along with your reasoning. Now, if a woman is capable, why shouldn't she be a doctor?
Look, Steve, a doctor's somebody you should be able to confide in. Now, you tell Doc Stewart something, it never gets out of his office. You tell that to a woman doctor, and she'd have it on the party line before you got your prescription filled.
You're hot today, Joe. What do you say to that?
Easy on the sideburns.
I'm completely against having a woman doctor in the valley. My Elroy is subject to styes. And just the thought of another woman looking into his baby blue eyes is just more than I can bear.
Now, Evelyn, we can understand your position completely. Oh, Doris?
Well, going to a woman doctor would frighten me. Now, you take the operation I had last year. I think I've mentioned it before.
Yes, Doris. Every club meeting.
Yes. Well, I never would have pulled through if it wasn't for the comfort I got from Doc Stewart. When I put my hand trustingly in his, it gave me courage. The very thought makes me tingle all over.
Yes. And, Doris, you feel that with a woman doctor, you would not have had that same trust.
Or the tingle.
Well, thank you, Doris.
Excuse me, ladies, but personally, I think all of you are being very unfair.
What? And I agree with her.
We've met Dr. Janet Craig, and she seems to be a very fine person. She's charming and lovely and pretty.
Yes, we know.
That didn't help a bit. Well, what I mean is, she's probably a pretty good doctor, too.
Girls, it is not difficult for us to understand your attitudes. After all, you are single.
Not all of us. Betty Jo's married.
Oh, that's right. Betty Jo, how would you feel about your Steve going to Dr. Craig?
Well, I really haven't given it very much thought.
Maybe you should.
Just picture the good Dr. Craig holding Steve's hand while she takes his pulse. Or thumping his chest while she looks for heaven knows what.
That wouldn't bother you, would it, Betty Jo? No, not really. I don't think it would. See there? It just goes to show the rest of you aren't being very objective. And I think all of you should give the matter some more thought.
Well, we've given enough thought already.
That's right, they should. Darling, what happened?
Oh, I must have sprained it helping Wendell unload a drum of insecticide.
Oh,
Well, we can't take any chances.
Heavens, no. Better go right in and see that nice dude, Dr. Craig.
Oh, maybe I should.
Oh, honey, I can take care of it.
Yeah, honey, but a doctor could tell
Let's go in the kitchen and soak your arm in some hot water.
But, honey...
Wiggle your fingers. Go on, wiggle them.
Wiggle my fingers?
Yeah, wiggle them. You see, they wiggle. They wiggle real good. There's nothing wrong. Nothing's broken.
Yeah, honey, but just to play it safe, maybe I should...
Darling, let's go in the kitchen and soak your arm in some hot water. Everything will be just fine. That's a good boy. Come on.
Well, now, let's see, ladies. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4-2 in favor of boycotting Dr. Janet Craig.
Dr. Stewart's office. Dr. Craig speaking. No, I'm sorry, he's not here. May I help you? Here. Oh, hello, Doctor.
Any activity while I was gone?
Oh, my goodness, yes. 3 patients came in. And when I asked them if I could help them, they said, no, thank you. They'd come back when the doctor was in. And they all made a special point of underlining doctor.
That's what I was afraid of. I heard by the grapevine a group of women got together and decided to boycott you.
Well, then I guess I'll just have to specialize in male patients.
Don't count on it. I stopped by the barber shop for a shave, and when I went in, Bert and the customers looked at me as if I was carrying a case of virus in that little black bag.
Oh, dear. Well, that doesn't sound too encouraging.
Oh, it's too bad. If you were to pack up and take off, I couldn't blame you.
Me? Leave? Oh, no, Doctor. Not on your stethoscope. No, I like a small town. And the idea of the shady rest is something I've always dreamed of.
But if the people in the valley won't accept you...
Dr. Stewart's office. Dr. Craig speaking. Yes, just a minute. You want me? Yes? Oh, yes, Mr. Miller. Yes, I will right away. All right. We've made our first breakthrough.
But that's what we need. Now, what's the problem?
Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I was so excited about being wanted, I didn't even ask.
Well, I'd better come along, just in case.
Oh, no, Doctor. No, please don't. No, that would spoil everything. This is the chance I've been waiting for. Wish me luck.
Sounds like she went for it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Terrific. When she gets out to your place and finds out you need her because your cow Lillian's giving birth to a calf, that'll be the end of Madam Doctor.
Joe, isn't this being a little mean?
No, Sam. It ain't being a little mean. It's being big mean. But it's for a good cause.
Right. A rural doctor's got to expect a call like that.
If she's going to practice here in the valley, this is what she'll be up against.
And it's an act of mercy that she finds out now.
This way, she can pack her little black bag and leave quietly. No harm done.
I don't know, Joe. After all, she is a woman.
Yeah, but a doctor first. Now, you take Doc Stewart. To him, a patient was always a patient, whether it was a man or a goat.
True. And sometimes, like in your case, it was hard for him to tell the difference.
Hello, Mr. Miller.
Howdy, ma'am.
I'm Dr. Craig.
Yes, ma'am. Right this way, ma'am.
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Miller.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to seem stuffy, but my correct title is doctor, and I'd appreciate it very much if you'd address me that way.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Miller, shouldn't we be getting up to the house?
What for?
Well, didn't you say your wife is ill?
When was that?
On the telephone. You did say Lillian, didn't you?
Oh, sure. That's my cow, Lillian Gish. Name all of my cows after famous movie actors. Any objections?
Oh, no, of course not. Only what do you need me for?
I don't. Lillian does.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Miller. There must be some mistake. I don't treat cows.
Why not?
Well, I'm a physician, not a veterinarian.
Didn't stop Doc Stewart.
Oh?
He's a real doc. Don't make no difference what it is. Cow, pig, human. If it's sick, he cures it.
Well, he's quite a remarkable man.
Should have called him in the first place. Well, seeing as how you can't handle the case, I'd...
Who says I can't?
Well, no. Seems to me I heard somebody say I'm a physician, not a veterinarian. Wasn't that you?
Look, Mr. Miller, if you're trying to get my goat, you're succeeding, but you're not going to get rid of me.
Oh?
Well, I don't know where it says anything about cows and the Hippocratic Oath, but if Lillian needs me, I'm here. Lead on, Mr. Miller. Lead on.
This is Lillian.
Oh, well, hi, Lillian. What seems to be her complaint?
Complaint? Well, she ain't got any complaints. She's just getting ready to calf, that's all.
Oh, of course. Oh, I see.
Good Lord, woman. You didn't think she got into that shape from eating green apples?
I'm afraid I'm not a country girl.
Lady, that don't come under the heading of a big surprise. You sure you don't want me to send for Doc Stewart?
Absolutely sure. Yes, but what do you expect me to do for her? I mean, if she's going to have a calf, why don't you just let her have it?
Fine, if it all goes well. But what if it don't? I set a lot of store by Lillian.
I see. All right, well, I guess I'd better take up the vigil. There now, Lillian. What are you hoping for, honey? A boy or a girl? Oh, you don't care, do you, girl? Just as long as it's healthy.
Confound it, Ben. You had no right to pull a stunt like that.
Why not? She's a doctor, ain't she?
Sure, but she's not used to things like this.
Well, she's gonna do doctoring around here. She dang well better get used to it. That or clear out.
You people are the most stubborn... Oh, forget it. Dr. Craig, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Positive. But more important, mother and daughter are doing well.
Nice work.
I really feel as though I ought to hand out cigars. Take it easy, Lillian. So, at first, I thought it was going to be a perfectly simple birth. And then I realized it just became evident that she breached, and so I...
Well, that isn't an easy job, even for a strong man.
Well, it's amazing what you can do when you really have to. What do you suppose he'll call her?
Oh, probably Dorothy L'Amour. He's moving into modern times, you know.
Oh, my. Just look. Isn't this a lovely and restful place?
Yes, it is. But I don't imagine you'll miss it much after tonight.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not still planning to stay, are you?
Oh, why not?
Well, you know, you'll be fighting an uphill battle.
Oh, Doctor, that started the day I entered medical school.
Oh, sure. Medical school is rough. But we all went through that.
Ever tried going through it in skirts?
How's that?
Doctor, small towns don't have a monopoly on prejudice against women in medicine. Or have you forgotten Professor Corey?
Oh, dear. The last of the great misogynists.
As far as he was concerned, my usefulness began and ended with making the coffee and cleaning up the lab. Oh, and then there was the treatment I got in anatomy class.
Oh?
Doctor, you have no idea how many embarrassing questions can be asked of the lone female in an anatomy class.
They must have ganged up on you.
Oh, they were. They wanted me out. But I wanted in even more.
And here you are.
That's right. Here I am. This is another place I want in. I want in very much. Oh, my bag.
And just so you realize it won't be easy.
Well, I'm going to give it a try. Good night, Doctor. See? Well, I already have someone on my side.
Oh, you have more than that. You have at least three. There's Dog, and me, and don't forget Dorothy Lamour.
Come on.
Tomorrow night, don't miss the Ed Sullivan Show with the Jacksons when they were the Jackson 5, the Rascals when they were the Young Rascals, and George Carlin before he had a beard. It's an entire hour with Ed Sullivan. Tomorrow night, starting at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on TV Land. Now, stay tuned for the Sonny and Cher Show, next on TV Land.
Petticoat Junction.